That way we can hide them and have them as control, but not complete mess. Okay. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take this prefab right here, and I'm going to dupe it, copy, paste, dupe it onto itself again, and then I'm going to come down here and we're going to use the snap tools. So let's talk about the snap tools. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can snap inside of here. You go up to, where is it? All right, I found it. Edit, snap settings, and you can see by default it goes to 1. And if you remember how big these are, this isn't going to be necessarily what we want, but there's a couple things we can do. If you hold Control while you're moving stuff around, it'll snap. Okay, and it's really close to where it was. In fact, let's delete this one, and we'll do it again. Control Shift B, and then if we hold Control and drag, Control and drag, it should snap pretty good because we have them so perfect. But let's suppose it didn't snap good. Suppose there was a problem with our snap. How would we fix it? Here, if I move this off, you can also hold V, and that'll allow you to see vertices. See how it's kind of snapping to the vertice? So if I go to V and snap to the vertice, it'll just snap to the next nearest vertice. So there's 2 ways to snap stuff together. Now I've made a 2-floor wall segment, and it's set to go. So I can either come back out here by going up, and now I've got 2-floor wall segments. And if I look at my original, I've got 2 there, and I've got 2 here. So we're going to use the 2 for this time. I'm actually going to delete this one just to get it out of the way so we can have a clean, fresh start on this one here. Delete. And then we're going to grab this one, copy, Control V, and we're going to hold Control, how we do it from there, Control and drag, and we should have it pretty close. See, because we use those units, 200, it should be 2 drags. And then this one may be too long, so in this case, what we'll do is we'll take this, actually what we do is take our regular object and name this 2 tile. Okay, and then we'll go back out, and then we can delete these 2, and then we're going to drag this one into the world and make sure we go inside of this folder, and then when we drag it, Control and drag, we should be perfect. It looks like that's pretty lined up. I think it's just giving us the visuals of the edge of the object. And then we're going to use a 1 tile, so we need another one, right? So in that case, we'll come back to environments. We'll go through a floor 01 in here, and we'll put it inside that folder too, just so it's all in the same place. And then we'll take that floor 01, go back to prefabs, and this is the reason I kind of have these open. So I'll go to prefab, and I'll lock it so it stays there so I don't have to keep jumping back and forth. I'll go to environment, I'll go to prefab, we'll call this one tile. And I'll close this up first, clean this and move this down. I think I moved it out. There we go. So now I've got 1, and I'm just going to hold Control until I get to the end of this one. And it should be pretty well lined up. Let me make sure. Yeah. Again, I'm used to holding it from where we're moving it, so this is where that is. Okay. And then Control C, Control V for copy, paste, and then we'll just move it there. That one's going to go off. That's fine. We'll deal with it. We could actually take this one, come to think of it, and this one's going to go here. Original prefab. Though we probably could have called it a variant. I don't want to get into variants right now. We'll come back to that. This will be an easy thing to fix. And then this one we're going to call 1/2 tile, because you can see it's still its own object. And I'm going to drag it in here. We call it original, so we have 3 of them. We're going to probably, oops, that was funny. It did a dash. It's up there. It's a, oh, it probably doesn't like the slash. So 1/2 tile is fine. Underscore. Okay. And then this one, we're going to go inside the prefab and we're going to change it to scale 0.5. So now we have a 1/2 tile. Then we'll come back out. And we have the 1/2 tile at the end here. And we'll just see if it's lining up pretty good. We can even do 3/4 if you really want to. And then we'll use the V key and snap to the vert. And I grabbed the wrong vert. Snap to that vert. And it's a little short, but we could have made it a little bit longer in ours. Anyway, at this point, I would take this and either hide it like that, so I have my tile, or you can delete it and take it off of there. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to build our room with our parts, and what I want you to do is take, like, let's see, wall medium, which are master. I'm going to change the name of these right now and just leave it wall medium. Get rid of the O1. You can do that on export too, by the way.